Hey Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading for April 28th to May 5th. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you like, subscribe, and become a part of our collective. All right, Gemini, let's dive in and see what is going on for you this week. I gotta tell you, I know you're a chatterbox. I know you're a chatty Cathy. I know you love to talk. I do have to tell you though, I've got this really, really powerful download, like an intuitive hit before we dived into your reading. As I was like tuning in, tapping into your energy, you're going to be having a really, really powerful, important conversation this week. Your girl, Raven, she's a Gemini. She's coming in. She hasn't been around much for the readings. Are you here for Gemini? Okay, come, lay down. She didn't lay down for anybody else. Yeah, this could have to do with your money. This could have to do with you moving forward in life. For some of you, this could have to do with romantic partners. What else is showing up? This could have to do with you standing your ground. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, let me get the rest of the cards out. Wow, 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 wow. So first, in a reading, whenever we have lots of major arcana, it talks about, and if you've taken my tarot certification course, you'll know this. If you want to take it, it's down in the description box below. I teach this in the tarot certification course. I'm going to teach it to you right now. The more major arcana we have in a reading, the more life changes, pivotal experiences, transitionary moments, if you will, that are showing up. That's what major arcana does. It's a pathway to instrumental, pivotal life change. Whether it's the inception, so like the beginning moment, or it's the clarifying of like, now we're moving this way. That's what the major arcana does in a reading. In a reading, it kind of indicates to whoever is reading for, like whoever I'm reading for, yeah, you're going through big changes. You know, like, you know that song, I'm going through changes? Like that's basically what major arcanas look like in a reading. And then which one tells us where it's changing. The other thing, okay, is that in tarot, in the minor arcana, we start with the ace and we end with the queen and the king, right? So the queen and the king are like the completion of that that element. So for example, the wands, the king and queen of wands, like are the completion of that element, all encompassing of that element. Same with the swords, pentacles, etc. You have the king of cups, the fool, the nine of wands, I'm going to show it to you in a minute, the queen of pentacles, the queen of wands, the tower, and the magician. The only non-major player is the nine of wands. When I tell you, now I know why I was getting this crazy energy about your reading. Holy cow, man. Sorry, I feel like I got something in my eye. All right, so let's talk about the fact that you got portal as your amulet, portal as your mantra, as your oracle card. It says doors are opening. You decide. Wild ride, wild card, rewards. Basically, what your world is your oyster, babe. What do you want? I'm just going to tell you that. I want you to sit down right now as you're listening to this, whether you're driving, whether you're at home, like whatever you're doing, whether you're smoking a what or whatever, like eating some fries. Like, I want you to tell me, what do you want? Now write it down. Write it down on a piece of paper. Speak it out into existence, not in your mind. I want you to like out loud or write it down, not just like have it percolating in your mind, because that's the power of this week. You speak it out into existence, you're going to make it happen, right? Tell them. Then you got Aquarius. Aquarius is your astrology card. And the Aquarius card in astrology is connected to Uranus. Aquarius is all about revolution. It's all about rebellion. It's all about, it does have to do with social activism, networks, social media, communities, memberships, groups of people. Here you are revolutionizing, changing something, and ushering in a wave of shift in your life and in other people's life. And then we got this really interesting card here. That says envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. See, I think for a long time, Gemini, you may have compared yourself. You may have thought like, oh, well, Bob has this and Becky has that and Rebecca, whatever. Like, you know, all these people have all these things and why don't I have that? I'm going to sit here and tell you, don't do that. Number one, we don't do that. Number two, now you're realizing that it's not about other people and where they're at. It's about you and your journey. You're reclaiming your power. You're reclaiming your life. And as you do this, you're transforming your life. The King of Cups to the Fool is an indication that you are emotionally tuning into a new vibrational frequency as you are venturing. Is that a word? Venturing, yeah, into a new chapter in your life. You are now understanding the emotions, the feelings required in order for you to manifest your dream life. Then we have the Nine of Wands. And I think for a lot of you, this is like a little bit of the shadow work, the introspection, the self-reflection. This is the wounded warrior. My gosh, right? There's a lot of shit here that we've had to rewrite. We've had to neutralize. We've had to shift around, change the perspective, the neuroplasticity. You know, if you've taken my Money Magnet workshop, you know all about neuroplasticity. And then we have the Queen and the of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So what's happening here is you yourself are acknowledging when you step into your higher octave and when you're operating from your lower octave. And you yourself are realizing, damn, this is my lower octave, this is my higher octave. Now I gotta bring it in the tower, wipe out all the crap, the ego, the shadow, the self-defense mechanisms, the self-sabotage, the fear, the overanalysis paralysis. Did you fart? That's disgusting. I guess we're literally purging. Your girl here too, fucking letting her rip. That's just, ladies don't do that. They don't. That was nasty, girl. Go poo-poo in the bathroom, please. Tower. Get the shit out of your system, okay? Why? Because look at the last card you got. The Magician. Like, this is you manifesting, conjuring, co-creating. I love the Magician energy because the Magician has all the tools available to manifest their dream life. You have it all. You have everything that you could require. Now, these conversations that you could be having that I was picking up on, they could be with people who are holding you back. Let's dive into your love reading, okay? They could be with people who are holding you back. They could be with friends where you're realizing, oh shit, I've outgrown this friendship. They could be with you know, romantic people, career, even like your friend, you're talking to like your mom or your friend, your confidant, whoever, and you're like, damn, I gotta let go of this job. I gotta like stop with this mindset. Maybe it's even like your therapist. But, oh, Tower again, it could definitely have to do with love. Look, I'm not gonna shit around the bush. Is that even a saying? Why do I keep talking about poo? It's your fault. I'm not gonna piss around the bush. When you are evolving, when you are leveling up, it's very common, Gemini, to change relationships, to like completely shift from one group of friends to another. You're going through that purge. That's a spiritual awakening, babe. That's a transitionary energy. The Tower card here showing up in your love life. Let me show you the Priestess amulet too, because it's got blue lace agate and moonstone. Hermit. Yeah, this is you going, oh my God, I'm attracting people, or I've attracted romantic partners that don't respect me, that don't value me, and I'm not doing that anymore. This is what Priestess looks like. This is about tuning into source and listening to source consciousness, learning how to be your own guru, learning how to tune in, tap in directly to your higher self. So the Hermit to the Tower, indicating here what you got to let go of. Nine of Cups to the Emperor, taking control of your life. And then the Four of Swords to the Devil, letting go of the codependency, the addictions, the stories. This is huge, like massive life changes are happening for you this week, Gemini. I'm so excited for you. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you're manifesting in your life. If you want to work with me in any capacity, you want to use astrology or tarot to help guide you in this next chapter, it's down in the description box below to book a session with me. Here's that video about manifesting money in your life to help you manifest your dream life. All right, thank you so much. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.